everyone. It's a National Signing Day, the first of 3 this year, 2019-2020. And we have the opportunity, again, to celebrate some of our Signingv2 student athletes who get to compete at the next level. We're very, very excited about this. With the addition of these 3, I'm pretty sure that I've now presided over 40 signings in the last 5 years, and there's some more that I may have lost track of 6 years ago. But that's a pretty good number for a pretty small school. And we tend to punch above our weight in this area. The program here produces scholar athletes who are successful in the classroom, the playing field, in fine arts, in spiritual life at the school, and these cyclones are outstanding in all of those areas. We're very, very proud of them. So we're going to go through the same routine that we have every time we've done this. It's become a bit of a formula, but so is graduation, and it's always good. What we're going to do is I'll introduce each student athlete. Their high school coach will get a chance to introduce them a little bit, talk about their career here. Then the parents of the athlete, or family in this case, the athlete, get a chance to say a few words. That is allowed but not required. So I always say that if you don't want to talk and you're a mom or dad, you don't have to. If you want to, the stage is yours. You've worked a long time for this. And then finally, the student athlete does get to say a few words, and that is a command performance. We make them take public speaking in 10th grade, and it better be good. And then at the end, we'll then all bow over our letters of intent together, and we will have a signing for the cameras. So what I'd first like to do is ask Coach John Pearson, our men's basketball coach, to come up and say a few words about Chase Kennedy, who will be playing basketball for Kansas City.
This fella here, he came to us as a sophomore. Gangly, skinny, he didn't know hardly a lot about basketball at that point. But he's got a little backstory. This is really good, him getting to be able to play at next level in college. But his story is, this kid did not know much about basketball, and he came here, and I don't know, most of y'all remember this big old huge dude named Jake Lanford, who was already here. And sometimes it was tough. I felt bad for Jake having to go up against that dude every single day. Well, not that sorry. But that's really where his learning curve began. It was tough, and he can tell you, it was tough for him. He had a lot of peaks, a lot of valleys. He worked through it, and then there were some times where it was so tough that even I wondered, I'm like, I wonder if he's going to stick with this thing because he's got a little something that he can play at the next level. And he did. He stayed with it. He stayed tough, and he got better and better every single day, to the point that he impressed not just this school. There were about 6 or 7 schools that were really impressed with Chase, and they wanted to see if they could get it. And he chose Hampton City, which I think is a great choice for Chase. But his story is a bumpy road, and he kept jumping those hurdles, and he kept coming to practice. He kept doing his extra work to get better and better and better. And now he's going to be able to sign and play at the next level. And I get to go one more time on another kid that's coming from Porter-Gaud playing basketball to the next level. I am so happy for you, Chase. Congratulations. Congratulations to family, all the support that you were giving him and giving us as a program. And I want to thank all you students, too, for giving us support and pushing Chase along this road. And he's going to make us proud. He's going to be a really good one at that next level. Congratulations, Chase. Thank you.
Chase's dad and I just want to first start by thanking the Porter-Gaud community, not just the athletics, but just the type of student that comes out of the school is amazing. As JP said, Chase came in as a sophomore, and he is now leaving as not only a scholar, but also an athlete. And most importantly, we would of course like to thank the coaching staff and Coach John Pearson especially for being sure that we got here. We're very excited and thankful for the journey. Yes, go ahead.
I'd like to say, Jace, but of course, all of a sudden it's going to hit me. Kids started in kindergarten playing basketball. I was the tallest, all the way through Trident, through Coach Myers, through the Jammers program. But the best decision we ever made his freshman year was come over to TMP. He was playing, and JP came and talked to me, and he said, "We'd like to get Chase over here at Porter-Gaud." And we made it happen, and it was the best decision ever for Chase, and opportunity to play with such a great school. Looking forward to basketball season this year. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Very proud of you, Chase.
Thank you, Dad. All right, I'm going to keep it kind of short. But, first off, I would like to thank all of you for coming today, of course. And I would like to thank the Lord for blessing me with the opportunities He has given me, because I'm truly blessed to be able to not only play basketball at the next level, but also to attend the school that I love. I'd like to thank all of my coaches for developing me, not only as a player, but also as a young man. From Coach Matt and Coach Rocky at Lang, to Coach Pooh and Coach Everett from the Premier Jammers, Coach Saunders and Coach Izzy from TMP, and of course Coach JP, Coach Scully, and Travis from Porter. To all the time they have given to developing all of my teammates and I. Thank you, Dad, for shaping me into the person I am today. Although we don't get to go mountain biking or camping as much as we used to, I truly cherish the time that we've spent together, and I thank you for all the lessons and guidance that you have given me. Thank you, Mom, for not only my height, but also sacrificing so much for my success. Although I might not clean my room as much as you would hope, I respect and envy you for being such a selfless, hard-working woman who never makes excuses but always makes things happen. That is a gift that I will never be able to repay you. Lastly, I would like to thank Porter-Gaud for being such an amazing school that is so focused on the individual success of every student. The environment that surrounds the school is like nothing else, and it has helped me in so many ways. I thank all of my friends and teachers for creating the environment that makes Porter such an amazing place to learn and grow. And I am so lucky to be able to call this place my home. And it'll be so difficult to leave. But as old doors are closed, new ones are open, and I'm so excited to be given the opportunity to attend Hampton-Sydney College and play the sport I love. I can't wait for the next chapter and what opportunities it brings. Thank you. Next, we'll ask Coach Hope, our girls varsity soccer coach, who's mighty Gillen will be playing.
Alright, so when I found out we were getting Maddie, I knew we were getting a big-time player. Maddie's given so much, countless hours to the game, whether it's staying after to work on set pieces, which she did a ton, or more recently, she was traveling 3 hours one way to some of her club practices. This summer, she played with the WPSL soccer team, which is huge. It's a semi-professional team in the area. She got to play quality minutes with some college players, which is a huge testament to her ability and kind of the level that she's capable of playing at. One of my fondest memories of Maddie was in the 2018 state championship against Pinewood. We were winning 2-1, and Maddie was about to re-enter the game, and I had a conversation with her, and I said, Maddie, we need to put this game out of reach. We need to score a goal, put Pinewood away. And she said, I will, Coach. And not only did she score in that game, but it was one of the most beautiful goals that I've seen in high school and college at any level. She blasted a 35-yard shot, upper 90. It was awesome. One of probably the most amazing moments. But that's not the only time that she did that. She did that last year in the state championship game again. She did it countless times, and she was kind of that type of clutch player. I'm so proud of Maddie and all you've accomplished and all the hard work that you've put in. You've given so much to the game, and I'm so excited to follow you at the next level. I know that your love for the game is going to prove so evident in college. You've always kind of understood what it takes So I can't wait for your senior year as a Cyclone. And I want to thank Juan for introducing us to Madi and Dita, bringing them here. Thank you to her family. Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to Madi and the rest of the athletes up here.
Rancancio, her granddad, and also our men's varsity soccer coach. Coach Juan. Had a good time.
The Lord just sent a message. I have a bunch of weak ones in my family. They picked me to speak for them. Can't believe it. But and Coach Sally knows that I probably doesn't. I don't really look forward to speaking. But today is a very emotional day for all of us here. And most importantly, I'm very grateful to my Heavenly Father for giving us the opportunity to be able to honor these 3 wonderful people here that I'm sure it's been many, many years getting to this level. I know that we're very grateful also, and personally myself, for the opportunity that Porter-Gaud gave us to bring the young girls here. I know that it's a blessing for us to know that they got not only the education that is so important academically, one of the best schools in the country, and for the opportunity that Madi and Dita have here demonstrate their abilities, but most importantly, they are going to be good scholars, and I know that they prepare them also academically to be able to be good in the academic fields as well. I know that we are a soccer family. I have 3 kids. They all play at a high level, and that's all we do at home. We breathe and we love soccer. And Marinella, it was a person that it's been a very good example for 2 siblings right there, Dita and Joaquin. But she also has got a lot to give. She's a hard worker. I mean, I tell you, I have a picture, and I wish I could have bring that up, but I took Marinella I coached her for many years, and finally had to let her go to other persons. But not on my choice, but it's the way it should be. I got a picture of her one day she sent to me, and she is about this tall, and she's hanging on to a girl this tall. And I never, when I saw that picture, that came to my mind when I was coaching her in Greenville in this tournament. And I'm telling her, Marianella, stay with her. And she's looking at me like, and that's what we demanded from her. And she's given up everything. She'll stand up. If I tell her to go against the building, she'll go against the building. She's that kind of a player. She's that kind of a person. Her resiliency, her character, her discipline, and everything. Most importantly, thank you.
First, I would like to congratulate Chase and Elise on their accomplishments and dedication to the sport. I know it hasn't been easy getting to this collegiate level, but despite the ups and downs that we've all encountered, I'm proud to be up here with them today. I would like to thank my coaches, teammates, and friends for supporting me and being some of the best cheerleaders. And furthermore, thank you to my teachers, Ms. Smith, for dealing with me for 3 out of 4 consecutive years, and for always being positive when I was down. Miss Bruin, thank you for being my school mom and for being my math teacher even when I wasn't in any of your classes. Most importantly, I owe a huge thank you to my abuelito, who will forever be my coach. Give him a call in college too. And thank you to my parents and my stepdad, Lottie, and my siblings and the rest of my family for the never-ending sacrifices that they made on the sideline, or in the stands, and now in a library, just me yelling and screaming until the final whistle. And for ensuring that I always had what I need to be successful. I know that I would not have done this without you all. I'm extremely lucky and grateful, and I love you all. I'm beyond excited to experience these next 4 years and live the dream that I've truly had since childhood. And I look forward to everyone in the senior class having the best college years of y'all's lives.
First of all, congratulations to all of you guys. This is really exciting. We were all proud of you guys. So you don't have to know anything about swimming to watch Elise swim and see how talented she is. She makes it look easy and has for years. So it's been a privilege to be on the coaching side of that and get to work with her through middle school and high school, and then now as she starts to enter the college level, which is very exciting. So for the past years as a coach, Elise has been a member of all of our SCISA championship teams, and this year helped lead the girls team to their 5th consecutive state title, which is the most that Porter-Gaud girls swimming has ever had in history. So that in and of itself is a phenomenal accomplishment. At this meet itself, she earned gold in 2 individual events and set another record in the 200 freestyle. But if you look at all of the records that SCISA has, Elise actually holds 4 of them and has continuously broken several of her own records throughout the years as she gets faster. So we're excited to see what she accomplishes in college. In addition to her time for Porter, Elise also has swum for a USA Swimming Club and has been very successful there as well. In 2017, she holds one of the top times for a 15, 16-year-old in butterfly. She has qualified for the Winter Junior Nationals 4 times. She's participated in Summer Nationals. So just her ability and her talent in the water is something that's really immeasurable, and it's been a pleasure to work with and help coach over the few years. I know that I speak for all of her coaches, both at Porter-Gaud and USA Swimming, when we say how proud we are and how excited we are. And for me personally, it's been a privilege. I've been her coach and her teacher and her advisor in lots of different forms over the past 6 years. So thank you for that opportunity. Congratulations. We're really excited.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Larry. It's nice to be here. Thanks to Jane. I got here from Long Point Boulevard in 15 minutes. I thought it was 11:40, not 10:40. One of the epic fails of all time. So, fortunately, I did have my little cheat sheet at coffee this morning, so I think I'm semi-prepared. We give Elise quite a few compliments at home, and or maybe a few. But I think today is actually more about thanking people who have really made an impact on her journey along the way. So we want to kind of identify 3 people in particular who made kind of an outsized impact in her being able to be successful. So the first 2 are actually coaches. So the first person I want to identify, he's kind of in the back. He's Coach Dave. So Coach Dave is Elise's year-round swimmer. We refer to him as Coach Dave, and I'm Regular Dave. So that's how we kind of interact. But in this day and age where a lot of coaches and leaders are, it's all about them, and they expect blind loyalty, people to just follow them. Dave is really kind of a different individual. He's really selfless. He's about the athlete first. Let the athlete shine. It's not about him, stands in the background. But it's really a collaborative approach where, he's been Elise's coach for probably the better part of 5 years. And the 2 of them work as a partnership. They collaborate, they talk, they interact, they may argue. But it really is a team as opposed to just one person saying, do this, and then blindly follow. Having to blindly follow is not what you do to a high achiever. So that's, he's really a testament to great coaching, selflessness, just really letting the athlete shine. So we really are appreciative of Dave. The second one is Coach Mike, and it's too bad Coach Mike isn't here, but if you could kind of relay our gratitude. So Coach Mike, he really kind of lit the fuse in terms of team swimming. So one thing that really shocked us with the sport was when Elise got faster and Kayla got faster, we thought they would get more friends and more people kind of hanging around. And it was actually the opposite was true. You know, if they actually got less friends, and even as parents, people started staying away like, oh, what is this family doing? You know, they must be beating their kids or something crazy. Just, you know, it was actually the opposite of what we thought. And, you know, we were getting to 13 and 14, and we're like, whoa, this is pretty lonely. You know, this is, you know, can we do this for 4 more years? So, and then fortunately, you know, the kids got to swim as 6th graders. So, you know, Elise and then Kayla a year later got to, you know, learn what teams, you know, swimming can be a team sport and is a team sport. And it really kind of lit the candle. I'm like, I want to do this in college because this is what college is about. It's team, it's camaraderie. And what Mike gets out of those kids, and, you know, literally an 8-week period is kind of amazing. And I kind of remember after the first year, 6th grade, you know, they had the bus ride home, and Coach Mike makes everyone sit with them individually. And I think Elise finished 6th or 7th. And he kind of was like, well, that really wasn't all that good. That was kind of, you know, you can do better than that. And really kind of, you know, give it to her a little bit. You know, here's the poor kid, 6th grade, first time she had been in high school states. But then she never lost again. So kind of 7th grade on, I don't think she's ever lost a race. So I think he kind of got the point across, and at least didn't want to disappoint. And Kayla, I don't think she ever finished lower than 2nd because she was literally, you know, didn't want to get on Coach Mike's bad side. So, you know, he really, you know, he kind of lit that candle. And, you know, what he gets out of those kids in 8 weeks, just kind of brag on Elise for 1 minute. Right now, she has the 6th fastest time in the country for 17, 18-year-olds in the 100 fly, which was, now, the season starts in September, so it's still kind of early in the year. What's interesting is the 5 that are faster than Elise are freshmen in college. So she literally has the fastest time in the country for a high school swimmer, you know, this early in the season. And that's, you know, it's a testament to Elise's athleticism, but also what Coach Mike gets out of these kids in a very short amount of time. So he's a pretty amazing guy. And also the life lesson we've learned with Coach Mike, persevering through his kind of personal health issues and carrying forward with, you know, the same passion and determination. I mean, he's a great, you know, life role model for the girls and for us as parents as well. So those are the 2 coaches. So the 3rd person I want to identify, okay, you got to hang with me, don't cry, is actually my wife, Jamie. So, so for all you dads out there who think, okay, you know, this guy's going to shamelessly look for brownie points at his kid's signing thing, maybe just a little, but you know, really important is 2 unique things that Jane's done that I think have really made an outsized impact on both the girls. So the first one is kind of funny. It was about 9 years ago. We were at a meet, and Elise was supposed to get like her next level cut or something, and I'm watching, and you know, I'm a nervous dad, and I'm kind of watching them, and she's chit-chatting away, and all of a sudden, you know, the heats are going, and she's not lined up, and sure enough, her heat goes, and she's not there, so she doesn't go. So I was like, oh boy, you know, problem. Fortunately, Jane is really street smart, so she actually found a solution to 2 problems that day. So the first thing she did was sign up to be an official, because she quickly sized up that the only people who can be on deck are the coaches, which she didn't want to be, and officials. So she became an official, and the second problem she solved was she didn't like sitting with me in the stands, because I'm a nervous dad, I need to be in the corner by myself. She really did not like sitting with me, so she really kind of solved 2 problems that day. So she was on the deck, and, you know, literally the first couple of years, she was doing it where, you know, she was rounding up the kids, making sure Kayla's there, Elise is there, and making sure they didn't miss heats. But, you know, it really evolved, and, I mean, Jane's been as successful as the girls have in the, you know, kind of role as an official, where literally last Saturday night, they're at a meet in Greensboro, and she was literally blowing whistles for finals on Saturday night in the race that Katie Ledecky swam in. So that's the level that she's, you know, gotten to, and I wouldn't be surprised if they asked her to do Olympic trials next summer. So it's kind of been amazing, and as the girls have gotten older, the roles have almost kind of reversed, where now, you know, these kids are under stress, and it gives them a stress break where, you know, there's times they'll actually kind of walk by and blow in her ear and keep walking, or they'll disguise their voice and kind of do a man's voice and go, Jane. And she'll turn her head and they'll start laughing at her. So, it's just a great way for them to kind of, get through these pressure moments and just that little competitive edge that you need at this high level. So the second thing that Jane does that's amazing is she's an unbelievable cook. And kind of our secret sauce as a family is we eat as a family, 4 to 5 nights a week. I mean, home cooked meal. Even like yesterday, so the kids are in the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning, strength training. They don't get home till 8:30 at night. It's a cold day. She's got homemade, warm soup, salads, all sorts. And the kids are just like, oh, wow, this is so great. And it just, we sit at a little breakfast bar. There's no phones. There's a lot of chatter. A lot of days there's, laughter. We're poking fun at each other. There's days we argue, yell, there's a few tears, but we sit as a family. The kids are engaged. I mean, they're 17, 18 years old. They actually still look forward to coming home. We have a meal together, and they actually start to linger around. They're not rushing off to go talk to their friends or this or that. They're actually putting some brownies into the oven or cookies or what have you. So, I mean, all this is really kind of Jane's creation, Jane's doing. And I don't think these kids would be where they are if it wasn't for all the things that she's done. And hopefully you'll thank her as well. So that's kind of our story. We're so proud of Elise, and we're so excited for her next 4 years. And Kayla, we're going to do this with you next year. Is this speech okay? Can I just repeat it next year with you? So thank you, everybody.
So my mom has always said it takes a village, and wow, she was right. As I look forward to beginning my collegiate swimming career, I want to take today to thank everyone who has supported my swimming dreams and goals. As a little girl, I dreamed of making it to the Olympics, but never imagined that I would have the incredible opportunity to train for the dream team at Auburn University. First, I want to thank my parents for supporting, loving, and caring for me no matter what. I appreciate your unconditional love. To my siblings, thank you for encouraging me, and especially Kayla, who has been with me every step of the way. I want to thank my teammates and friends for pushing me the best I can be, and a big thank you to my teachers and Porter-Gaud for understanding my demanding schedule and supporting me of all my endeavors. To my future college coaches and teammates at Auburn, thank you for encouraging me through the recruiting process and believing in all my dreams. Finally, I'm so grateful to everyone in the community who has supported me and helped me, or even cheered me on during this journey. I truly would not be here without you today. I'm so blessed and so thankful for this opportunity to continue my academic and athletic career at Auburn University next year. And without you, I wouldn't be able to, my village, be able to say, War Eagle.
It's so easy to be proud of these guys, isn't it? They're amazing. Then now comes the good part. We're going to zoom in with some cameras, and you guys will all get a chance to lean in and sign your letters of intent and commitment. And then when they're done with that, we have some pins for our student body, family, and friends as well. You get to sign the placemats here, which have grommets to hang in the athletes' dorm room. When they're getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go lift weights or get in the pool, they can realize that you're at home safely in bed supporting them in your dreams. Thanks.